Hi, I'm Mike Fiffick, and I'm here with Matt Bowl, and we're attorneys at Fiffick Law Group. And Matt handles bankruptcies all over Western Pennsylvania and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And we're here to talk to you if you are having problems paying your mortgage. Now, a bankruptcy can help you if you're having problems paying your mortgage. Matt, what are the types of problems that people share with you whenever they're having problems paying their mortgage?
Sure. We see four of the most common types of problems. The first one is that the lender will stop accepting payments from the homeowner, and the homeowner is unable then to make an agreement with the lender to catch up on provisions. Sometimes the homeowners will have multiple mortgages or a mortgage and a home equity line of credit, or the homeowner may be facing a foreclosure suit or receiving foreclosure notices.
Those sound like pretty common problems. How can a bankruptcy help with stopping making payments? When a bank stops accepting payments, that is, from the borrower?
Sure. We usually describe it as prior to filing a bankruptcy, the mortgage companies and the creditors have an upper hand. Once we file for bankruptcy, now these creditors are forced to accept terms that are more favorable to our clients in the rules prescribed by the bankruptcy court.
Okay, so when a bank outside of bankruptcy can just stop accepting payments, once somebody files a bankruptcy, you can force the bank to start accepting payments so that the borrower can catch up. Is that right?
That's correct. We would get our clients on a structured payment plan that the bank would be required to accept.
Now, how does the payment plan help with the situation where the bank won't agree to payment terms that the consumer can afford?
Sure. So the attorneys, we work closely with your attorneys, and we build a payment plan for you and a plan through the court that can be accepted and that can be paid by the consumer and our clients.
Okay. And that repayment plan can take 3 to 5 years, so you have a long time to catch up on the back due payments on the loan. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. You have up to 5 years to make the back due payments, and most of the time that is sufficient for our clients to catch up and get back on track with their mortgage.
I can't imagine outside of a bankruptcy a lender agreeing to take catch-up payments for 5 years. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No, it's very difficult to have a lender agree to catch up payments at all, let alone such a long repayment plan.
Okay. So you mentioned some folks might have a second or third mortgage, or maybe a mortgage and a home equity line of credit, and they're having a difficult time juggling all of those payments in addition to all the other bills. How can a bankruptcy help them?
Sure. When you're looking at multiple mortgages or a mortgage with a home equity line of credit, the bankruptcy provides protections to whereas those second and third mortgages could be forgiven or changed to a designation that may not have to be repaid at all if the equity in your house is not enough to justify that.
So basically a bankruptcy might work out for a second or third mortgage or a home equity line of credit to take the lien off of the property and basically get rid of that repayment obligation. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And that's a huge benefit for our clients, which would otherwise be a lien on their property.
So if somebody has received a foreclosure notice or if they've been served with a complaint of mortgage foreclosure, how does a bankruptcy help them?
Sure. Bankruptcy helps in many ways in regards to a mortgage foreclosure case. It completely stays the litigation or the procedure, so no action can be taken by the lender. That includes a sheriff's sale or a tax sale. Your house can be saved from that or delayed. In addition, a lot of clients don't understand that once a mortgage company files a mortgage foreclosure case, they are adding attorney's fees and costs, court costs, onto the mortgage amount. So when you go into the mortgage foreclosure, you may only owe for a few months, but as that process goes along, you continuously, there's more added to that amount, and it becomes even harder to make those payments without having the protections of the bankruptcy court.
So in a mortgage foreclosure proceeding, the bank is adding on top of the balance of your loan all of their attorney's fees and costs. And so even if you work out a repayment plan, you could end up owing a lot more money than you did otherwise. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct, and that's why it's better to at least consider a bankruptcy as soon as you are aware that you're falling behind in your payments, or at the very latest when you receive notice of a mortgage foreclosure.
Well, it sounds like bankruptcy can be a pretty powerful tool to help people who are having problems paying their mortgage. So if you are in that situation or any one of these situations and you might want to consider filing a bankruptcy, please call us, ask for Matt, and he can advise you on your specific situation. Thank you.
Thank you.